I busted my shoulder a couple weeks ago. Just saving an infant child, fighting a bear on a downed ocean liner. That's what I have to tell women now because I actually broke it falling out of bed. It wasn't quite that late. I had a seizure and fell out of bed. And I broke it. So everything's okay now. I got me on the anti-seizure medications, but the one downside of it is that I'm not allowed to drink any alcohol while I'm on this medication because it can counteract it and negate it, and I could have a seizure full on, hardcore, and it would be really bad. So obviously, I'm not going to stop drinking, so you guys are seizures. Heads up. You guys look a little nervous about that. It's pretty much almost sealed. They've gone a long way there. Initial, seizures. There's a lot about seizures that we don't know. The first diagnosis was, and then he moved on to it could be epilepsy, but it might be an infection. And then I took one of those tests where they put all the stickers on your head and whatnot, the electrodes, and but because I'm on this medication, even though it came back negative that I don't have epilepsy, it could just be because of the medicine. So really, all I know now is that I don't definitely have epilepsy. I don't not have epilepsy. But I don't for sure, because if it had come back positive, it would have been like, oh yeah, no, you have all the epilepsy. But because it's negative, I just don't definitely have it. So things are working out. It's good. So I should know a quick little side note. This is the second time that I've had to go on after both Jim Gaffigan and Todd Berry here at this place. So the first time it was really a little intimidating. This time I feel like I could start just calling them my openers. I'm running that now, telling people that so they can sign me up for shows and whatnot. So we got it at half Friday, left out the second part, which is okay. A lot of people do. I actually added Scho-Bodt. It's two last names. Both my parents mixed their last names, put them together when they got married. They decided that neither one of them was going to give up their last name, so instead, they are now divorced. For everybody. We've gone through these kind of interesting changes. We used to be this sort of Leave It to Beaver type family. My dad's a minister, my mom's a librarian, two straight kids. I have no daughters, but I do theater, so take what you can get. And since they've gotten divorced, my dad is now married to a black Canadian woman with two high school age kids, my stepbrothers, or stepbrothers, if you will. And my mom also has a new girlfriend. So, we're being Seventh Heavens families and modern families. Just a few short years. If anybody was keeping track, I used television references from 3 different decades in that. So my dad's a new guy, he's a minister. I don't know if you guys, what kind of arguments you guys got into with your parents when you were younger, but I would tell you this, it is much harder to win an argument if your opponent is the mouth of God. I would come home plenty of nights, too late after curfew, 6:30, and without any dinner at all, he would send me straight to hell. He taught me a lot. He used to tell me every time when I got my license, every time I would get in the car, before I would start to drive, every time I would go out to get inside, he would say, don't forget, you're driving a weapon. Every time. Don't forget, you're driving a weapon. He would ask me, what are you driving? No weapon. And so now, even to this day, I will only drive if I absolutely have to murder somebody. We used to get in trouble for using bad words all the time. I got my mouth washed out with soap once because I said the F word. Fart. Absolutely. And there were a lot of words we couldn't use. And it's become, I didn't have it as bad as my cousins. My cousins used the word potty conversationally until they were old enough to gamble in a casino. But it's interesting the effect it's had because now, even though